Welcome to Culture Club. But we say what we mean. Bold and blunt in the room, you know what it is. Lights on, cameras up. Everybody got a view. We don't fake for the likes. We just speak what's true. Pull up, take your seat. It might get real tonight. If you brought your
As well as recognize that, damn, why do I want to be in a relationship? Because why are we looking at, first of all, being single as negative when it should be looked at as preparation? Okay. Preparation first for ourselves to know how we want to be loved, and then how to show somebody how to love us, because a lot of times we just love people how we want to love them, and that's not tailoring a relationship. And that's the difference when a relationship can be easy as Sunday morning to hard as possible, because you're going to go through some stuff, but the way you have to develop techniques that when you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be easy, hard like that. It should be easy. It should be a nice flow. Like, have you worked at some jobs and yeah, they wore you out, you were drained, you were just physically wore out, but some jobs you couldn't believe you made the money you made and you didn't even break a sweat. Sure. Think about it like that.
Topic 3.
Why does loneliness make people choose the wrong partner? Because of the word loneliness. Because being single doesn't mean, I hate when people say, oh, I'm so lonely. Well, I ain't fucking with you, so I'm not messing with you. Because you should be okay being by yourself. What are you using that time to do? Use that time to recharge, right? How often do people settle because being alone feels worse than being unhappy with someone? Not me. I love being by myself, and I'm actually experiencing and learning myself in a total different way, and I'm doing things that I didn't do in my early 30s or in my 20s that I'm doing now. Have still some great areas and things to work out, but I want to work those things out, and if I can find someone along the way that just drops there, then hey, come on for the ride. If you can help me be a better person, and I can do the same for you.
That's right. Dave, why does loneliness make people choose the wrong partner? And has loneliness ever made you choose the wrong partner?
The last question, no. I've never been lonely to where I choose anybody wrong. I am very big on self-love. Mm-hmm. I love myself. I walked through it, and I got to the point where I have made peace with myself that if I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, I already had at the back of my mind that could be a possibility. Yeah. So that should tell you that I'm ready mentally to actually be single, or be a single dad, or be, and even in this journey I'm taking, I would rather choose to be a dad than have a man in the house with me. Mm. That's the point I'm in my life. So loneliness can never make me choose wrong. In this process that I'm in now, never.
Sharad, why does loneliness make people choose the wrong partner?
They could be afraid, or they could be scared, or it's just what they used to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're used to getting one form of man that they don't really know what the other one looks like, because they're just so used to just one wrong after another, after another, after another. You know what I'm saying? But then again, how do we know? It comes in many shapes, forms, colors. So, but you don't know until you try.
It's true.
I'll try it.
To answer that question, I think loneliness make people choose the wrong partner because they don't want to be alone. Honestly, some folks just don't want to be alone. Like he said it best. Some folks just rather be in a relationship, and they'll take any and everything that they can to be in a relationship. Me, myself, I don't see it for me. Hell, I don't see it for a lot of y'all, but yeah. These are close to me, like, I don't know. But yeah, it seems as if somebody just want to be loved, somebody just to be a partner next to them.
Can I say something on this? Go ahead.
I want to point out that I think half of the problem is we fail to address and identify and address the feeling of being alone. Why? What is this stemming from? Is it because my father left when I was younger? I feel like I didn't have many friends. We need to address that and look at that, and then I think we can try to figure that out a little bit, get some help, and then it'll be different. You can sit with yourself a little bit longer, But I also think the flip side to this is I've been in many semi-successful relationships, right? They were good when they were good, but they ultimately didn't work out. So at the end of the day, they were all bad relationships. They were all things that were for the moment or for that time, whether they lasted 2 years, 3 years. The goal of getting in a relationship for me is for it to be forever. So if it's not for that purpose, then I can be single and we can still hang out. And so they're all failed relationships.
I think this generation got it. It's no forever. It's hard to be in a relationship, and you have to adjust. I mean, how many?
Burst my bubble.
I'm sorry. How many?
But
days
that's not just this generation. I mean, it's human life. Period. Like as long as we've been on Earth, there's been adultery, there's been monogamy, there's been all types of levels of relationships. So it's not just this particular.
But it's not easy to be in a relationship now than it was in the 90s, early 2000s.
I mean, I know if that's true because people were still cheating.
If you ask most people that you know, friends, family, most people are not in relationships. 10, 15, 20 years ago, most people were in relationships. Most people have boyfriends and girlfriends.
They were happy.
Married.
That the relationship
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about I have a
Just
boyfriend or
of,
married. Just the whole concept.
just the concept
That
of
is
being in a
what's changed
relationship.
now. It's more variety, more options, more I don't like this. I'm gonna move on. More wasting your money on dates countlessly. It's
my
did hit
concern
my
with
buzz.
that is
I did hit my buzz. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say something about the loneliness thing because I'm one person who I feel like I suffer from loneliness. And it's just like people don't understand. I moved away from my family. I have nobody here. And I think we choose the wrong person because we're trying to fill a void. And the thing is, when you're trying to fill that void, it's just temporary. So it's kind of like a revolving door. You constantly trying to fill that void, and the person is not there. Just recently, I tried to fill that void with some of my straight homies. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of them was just kind of like, my nigga, I'm not gay. Even though they know about me, it was kind of like maybe I was overstepping my boundaries. Like, yo, come chill. Like, let's hang out. And they was taking that as, like, maybe he wanted to spend some time with me. I feel like
that's crazy.
Insecure.
Yeah, but in a way, it's kind of like I'm trying to be a man with integrity. I don't go out a lot and stuff, so I don't have no other avenue. So I'm around. I relate to them a lot. So it's kind of like I was kind of throwing out the past. Like if you really want it, like we could get it. You know what I'm saying? And they caught it like, nah, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of choosing the wrong partner. I want love, but because I'm lonely, I'm trying to get some of my straight homeboys to come chill with me and do whatever, even though that's not what I really want.
It sounds like you just have to change your circle. I think you're used to a certain dynamic or a certain demographic of a man, and that's not provided. It has proven to the age that you said that you are right now, that type of man, that type of energy, those type of archetypes of men is not pleasing and not satisfying to you. It's not helping you out in your position of being loneliness. So you have to figure out how can you dibble and dabble in different avenues of people, because these type of men, I mean, for you to say that you're going to the straight side of things, we already know what that archetype is. It's not
But all
helping
they
you.
straight, they know about me and they still fuck with me. It's like I be just trying to see if it's really.
But you have to change that. You have to step outside of yourself and say, hey, this avenue is cool, this avenue is cool, this avenue is cool. You have to broaden your horizon. That's what it sounds like to me, because there is no way, because every time you come on this show, you say the same thing.
What's the same thing I say every time?
That you don't have anybody to hang out with, you feel lonely, you're here by yourself.
But it's because he want to.
And I hear it and I receive it.
And I'm pulling up on you again, bro.
But you have so many numbers that you can connect with. But you also said that you like a certain type of dude. Yeah. You only want to hang around a certain type of dude. And I'm not a thug nigga by no means, but your loneliness won't always have to be there.
I just don't want to get fucked when I want like some of the straight niggas like. We hang out, we chill, we smoke, we kick it. With a lot of the gay niggas, it's always sexual.
And I hear that
sometimes
too.
I'm just don't want to be on that. When I want to be on it, I want to be on it. But sometimes I'm not always on it.
And that's what I said. I just got in the last episode.
From my
I
experiences.
said everybody keeps putting this stereotype of sexual over the sexualization on us. And the last episode, y'all said we understand it, but now it's like that's the problem. At the end of the day, if you want it, you can get it. It's so many people out here that's not going to be on that type of timing.
Well,
I
Where
they at?
just need to want.
I haven't met them.
So let me ask you. This is a bold
I haven't met
question.
them.
When y'all hung out and did the live, did y'all fuck?
No, but he said he
Okay,
would
then.
fuck me. He said he would fuck me.
Look, but I also want to say that.
Okay.
I think it's as easy.
No,
it's-
I'm
it's
just
as-
being transparent.
It's as easy as you saying, "Look, I'm not on that time." People are gonna respect that. If you want to hang out with somebody, you can hang out with somebody.
You respect,
same-
even though you said that it wasn't like that type of time. We had a good time.
Right,
It was just
But what I'm saying is, you just have to set your boundaries. The other thing is Trip, you may not find you have this certain aesthetic or this certain type of guy that you want. You may not be able to find everything in one man. Your friends may have to give you the nurturing portion. They may be the one to come over and hang out, and then you sleep with them on the low because they're not gonna be able to give you emotional intelligence. They're not
Everybody
gonna be
ain't
able to
boys in the
commit to
hood.
that.
I think y'all missing something that he said.
The other thing I want to say to you is people stay together for different reasons, right? Your great grandmother may have been in a relationship with your great grandfather, and they may have had 13 children. Yeah. However, she couldn't go nowhere. There was nowhere for her to go. It was frowned upon, so she stayed with him. Yeah. I had a homeboy. His grandmother. He asked her. He was the grandfather passed. He asked her how did she feel, blah blah blah, and she said basically that she didn't know how to feel. Sure. She truly hated that man, and she stayed with him for all this time. Sure. And I want the younger generation or us growing and progressing into different generations to know that that's not okay. You should not stay in a relationship that you're not happy in. I don't care what the church say. I don't care what your family say. Sure. Choose your happiness over being in something just because of the optics of it all.
Yeah.
You hit your buzzer?
Well, I was before that. I actually hit it a long time ago because I want to address something that I'm paying attention to what you're saying. And it's interesting that you're saying that, you think all gays want to sleep with you. That's why you don't want to hang out with them. But underneath your breath or underneath the underlying issue is that you want to chill with your homeboy, but then low key they can get it because it's something that you have to figure out. Why do you feel that way and more comfortable and you'll be willing to get down with your straight homie? It's the chase problem, right?
It's respectful if you know he's straight, bro.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's about the chase because he's not supposed to have it, and he that feels more comfortable because that could be something that you can resonate with that you dealt with for a long period of time growing up.
It's an obstacle within an obstacle.
It's
all self-inflicted, and only you can remove that obstacle.
Absolutely.
We are our biggest complication in life, our biggest obstacle in life.
No, I was just gonna say I shared similar sentiments when I first came to Atlanta and I was frequenting like gay spaces, hoping to find some community, and I either found like men that wanted to sleep with me or men that were very mean to me just because I was different. I think I walked in Bulldogs wearing like Tevas. Do you know what Tevas are? They're like the sandals, like they're for hiking because I'm an outdoor person. I know what Tevas so I came in with like a tank top, shorts, and hiking sandals to Bulldogs.
Oh, lordy.
But I'm from the country. I'm from a farm, and I like to hike. So I came in that space, and I was met with those two things. So that gave me like a disgust of those. I was like, I don't need to go around gay men because they either really, really mean to me because I don't fit in, or they just want to have sex. But when I started just being myself, going to spaces, doing stuff that makes me happy. Like I like music, so I was going to like music type places. I liked hiking, so I kept hiking and started inviting people that would reach out to me that wanted to join me. I found like-minded people because we're not monolithic. We're from
I'm a
so
rare
many
breed,
different
dog.
backgrounds.
Like I relate more to like the hood niggas, the rappers. Than I'm like.
But you not the only hood gay.
I know, but where they at?
You're a runner.
But that's gonna always be your problem. You
No,
gonna
it
be
ain't-
57.
I don't want
You
hood.
gonna
I
be
just want-
57.
it's
you
not
gonna be
even
60.
about
Oh my God, we're going to dwell on
It's
this.
about-
Complaining about the
I'm not
same
gonna
thing.
go shopping with y'all. I'm not gonna help you do your makeup, fix your hair.
Next
I'm not gonna do
topic.
none of
Next
that.
topic.
No, don't go on. Also, I hate when we do this, right? We always, I know we're talking about it from our view, but it's not that different. The same thing that you dealt with going to Bulldogs, you dealt with that when you was in school.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You dealt with that when you go into
Come on, man.
the heterosexual spaces.
100%.
If a woman comes into a friend group, they're looking her up and down. They're saying da da da. It's about I know that I don't know who you went with, and I don't know if you just looked up bulldogs, but your friend circle, they're supposed to kind of nudge you along and say what's acceptable in this society. And Atlanta is a place where the girls step out.
Sure.
You know, so, and when you want to play the game,
This was old.
You have
This
to,
was like almost 15 years ago.
yeah, but
So this-
Atlanta's have been this place since I was a little boy. That's why I wanted to come here, because Atlanta was that place with a black people. They did well, and they could.
Sure.
You know, you can show up.
Yeah.
And so when I show up in my pajamas at a club and say, hey, this is what we wore in Alabama,
Yeah.
I ain't do my research. I ain't do my.
It's the most powerful thing to walk in any space and just not care. When you get to that point, it's
I'm
it's
not
so
there yet.
fulfilling.
And that's when the niggas
Right,
be at you
topic
too.
4.
Topic 4. Can a relationship fix a life you have not built yet? What happens when someone expects a partner to give them purpose, peace, confidence, or identity?
Oh Lord.
Cocoa Butter,
Good one.
we're going to start with you.
That's a good one.
Why are you starting with me?
Cocoa Butter, we're
Like,
going to start with you.
do that. Direct, bitch.
Oh my God.
It's a good one.
Cocoa Butter.
I'm trying to. Can I read the question again?
Get my thoughts together.
He gotta process shit. You
I
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
process it.
I like how you just passed it along. Like,
Right.
That's how we should
You
do
want me
it.
to take it?
A relationship cannot fix a life you have not built yet. You have to lay a foundation first. There has to be a foundation on any given thing in life that you have to do. Either it's your finances, your health, your wellness, your mental, like anything you're doing in your life, you have to lay a foundation first. So a relationship can now add value to that foundation. That's what I'll say for that one. As far as what happens when someone expects a partner to give them purpose, peace, you can give purpose, you can give peace, you can give confidence, but identity, no, because I need to come with my identity first. Then you can give me a purpose for which I can be with you for. You can give me peace of mind. You can give me confidence across board.
Interesting.
cooked.
Interesting perspective. You hit your buzzer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I always want to steer away from things having to be a certain way. I remember Meg always say, don't rush into a relationship. I haven't dated my guy for 15 years, and then, but you can date somebody to get to know somebody for 15 years, and it still don't work out. You can date somebody you just met and marry him the first day, and you together forever. I was in my first relationship. It was amazing. I definitely wasn't in a place where I had a solid foundation. But God actually literally sent somebody my way to show me my worth, show me how to not be naive, show me how to make money, how to be really confident in myself. The only thing is I was so caught up in that, I just didn't know who I was. So I ended up developing other fears and disappointments within myself that I had to learn after that relationship left. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. I didn't know what was going on
In my head.
Can a relationship fix a life you have not built yet? Yes, it's possible. Depending on the type of person that you're with, and depending on your situation that you're in.
Yeah.
So yes, it's possible. Should you hope that a relationship fix your life? No. You should already be grown enough fixing your own damn life. What happens when someone expects a partner to give them purpose, peace, confidence, or identity? You will never have it. I don't think you will ever have it. I feel like for me, if it's not already within you, then why would you expect someone else to help you find it or give it to you? And that's just a me thing. Everybody else is different. I feel like you should already come to a relationship having these fundamental aspects of you as a person before you even decide to try to share in a space with someone. And like I said before, if you don't love yourself, you should not be in a relationship. You need to find and discover what love is for you after loving yourself, and then you can be able to articulate what you want to receive in a relationship and what you want out of a person. But that's just a me thing, sir.
Purpose, peace, confidence, and identity. No, you should already come with that. But don't be with nobody that's not willing to help build you up. It be some of these niggas who got degrees. They know all of these things, and they'll let you suffer and scuffle and go through all of these things, and they don't want to pour into you. And if you with somebody who don't want to help you, you could have. I was with somebody. I had a warrant for my arrest for 10 years.
10 years.
This was back in the day, my younger days. You know what I'm saying? They had money. They would rather spend $10,000 to go to Hawaii than to help me clear my warrant up. Like, it's some people who just don't want to help build you up because they scared if they help lift you up too much, then you won't need them anymore. They want to keep you in a certain space, you know what I'm saying, to where you needy and you need them.
But that sounds like the people that you want to be around. Because you're describing how you're lonely and you need somebody in your life. You're describing these people.
Oh my God,
but those aren't people that I want in my life for long term. It's just because you lonely and you accepting anything from these people just because you want somebody in your space at that time. I'm not trying to be with none of these niggas. I'm just trying to smoke, hang out, and have some. But what I was saying when it comes to this, if a nigga not willing to help build you up, you know what I'm saying, help you get your GED if you ain't got it, you know what I'm saying, pour knowledge into you and help you, that's not the right nigga.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to unpack with what you just said, and we don't really have that much time. But I will say, gatekeeping is a thing, and I feel like we as a people and we as a community, and this is just me living in my black bubble. I feel like all black people should love each other and care for each other and don't fight. I'm in my own dream world. I understand that, but I also can say, to your point, I feel like gatekeeping should not be a thing amongst the community, especially if you're in similar lanes in a profession. So for example, I'm in film. If Mega is in film and I'm in film and Mega knows the way to make it to the Academy Awards and I should take this direction and he sees what I'm doing and we on the same lane of things and he's like whatever, but he just decided to go to the Academy Awards by himself because he know the secret and he don't help me out. That is kind of cold, you know. And if we're colleagues and we're friends and we know we want the same dream, to not try to prop somebody up along with you, that can be a lot. But at the same time, I've come to the realization, because I don't live in my dream world. My dream world doesn't exist in real life. Black people or people in the same community they feel like it's not their responsibility, and so they're not going to offer that up. More ways than not. Typically, it's not done that way, and it's unfortunate.
Jews do it.
It's unfortunate.
Other nationalities do it.
Other races
they
do
share
do
with
it.
their people and help build them up.
And you know,
but you know, it is done in our race. It just seems as if folks don't want that information. A lot of times, even content creators nowadays, you tell them the ropes that you have done to get where you are. They don't want to take that advice. They want to go and fall down the same hole that you fell down, and it takes them the same amount of time to get to where you want to go. So a lot of times it seems as if folks don't want to take the advice that somebody that has been there, that has done. Hell, I would tell you to go to the military. I would tell you to do certain things that I've done so that you don't have to go through the same mistakes that I've made. But folks don't want that information.
Some don't. Some do. Go ahead.
I hope I don't forget my thought because y'all have gone around now. Yeah, I just hope I don't forget it. I think that what y'all are describing are two different things. 10,000. Did you say 10,000? $10,000 is a lot to give to someone, even if you're
I said they spent $10,000 to go to Hawaii. But my
it's my money.
But for me to clear it up wasn't $10,000.
Hold on, let me finish. It's my money, right? And
that's not love.
I do have the responsibility to gatekeep my money. No. What y'all don't know about me is I help a lot of people in my family. My friends may see me going to all these fancy places, but I got a whole village behind me.
We talking about your man.
Hold on, that I reach back to. I am currently in a relationship with someone or whatever that is.
Oh, okay, so it's fucked up now.
Listen, he has obligations. He is not paying my bills. We go 50-50. He's not doing that type of stuff. We don't live together. We have separate lives. He has his own bank account. I have mine. He's not sending me $10,000. If I get in a bind today that requires $10,000, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be on the phone talking about it, trying to figure it out. But he's not going to just write me a check.
But he got it? Do he got it?
Oh. Even if he does have it, that's not the type of relationship that we have.
If you would let me scuffle and suffer, that's a problem.
But I'm not finished. Yes, you can get in a relationship with somebody and they can change your life or whatever, and it may not last long. The housewives and the basketball wives, these ladies do it all the time. They go from nothing to something. And if you're willing to make whatever sacrifice comes to that, then I commend you. Go ahead and do it. But you shouldn't want that. But who am I? I drive a Nissan Rogue. Y'all driving Bentley trucks and stuff. So who am I? I wouldn't finish. You don't have to look at it.
It's for when you are done. That's all.
Okay. And for the people that go into relationships needing these things, you're the fool. You're the fool because you should not want someone to give you these things. You should show up with these things, and they should be able to support
Life
you
happens.
in keeping these things. If you're looking for these things, you obviously need to do some self-searching. Confidence is something that you can't teach, and it's not something that you can give like a gift. And on the other side, why is it my responsibility to come into a relationship and carry all this weight? I got to hold my position as being a man in this relationship. Now I got to worry about all these things and making sure you have them on
Talk about it.
to survive this relationship. That's a lot.
We're saying the same.
But it's the
thing.
same. I mean, it's a give and take though, so it's not just you.
That's support. We support each other.
Right.
But I shouldn't have to bring these things.
Why can't you bring it? I'm bringing it too.
Go ahead, Sarah. Go ahead,
I'm a
Sarah.
little overwhelmed. Go ahead, take it.
I lost my train of thought.
Let me just say, can I say
topic
this?
number
Okay,
five.
hold on.
Topic number
Let me just say this. And let's go be short.
Topic number 5.
I think what it is, I know we gravitate to what feels comfortable, but sometimes if you've been trying to do some shit for like 47 years or plus and it's not working, you may need to try something different that you're not
Oh my
used
God.
47. Was that a shot at me? So what you mean? 47 years.
How old are you?
47. You just said 47.
If it hasn't worked, you may need to try something.
But I've been in a 10-year relationship and I've been in a 7-year relationship.
Hear me out first. You may want to try something different because it may work, or at least don't just shut it down right away because that's not what you think you may not like. At least try to open yourself up to experience to see that, oh, I don't like this or I do. It may feel good. And somebody gay may not be that thug that you like, may be able to fuck you better. I mean, do you better.
They don't want sex. You keep bringing.
I'm just saying, because that's what he wants too. He wants that.
He said
too.
low key.
He do want that. Trust me.
He said low key.
You gotta pay attention to what he
Emphasis
said.
on low
All
key.
I'm saying is
They gotta know where to want me.
it might be in somebody that you might not think is in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there are other-
That goes to attraction and what you like again.
You can find your attraction. That's because if you keep putting yourself in a box, you're not gonna be able to get out of that.
What
Because
box? I
this
dated
is
a
only
banker
what you
from
see.
President
Every
Mutual and I
love
dated
don't always
a.
come in a thug box.
I haven't only dated thugs. The first nigga I dated was a thug.
thug
The
box.
second nigga was the president of Washington Mutual. He wore suits to work every day. See, that's what y'all get for trying to put me in a box. Y'all would never figure me out.
You put yourself in a box.
No, I
So
haven't.
We're gonna go on
Can I
topic
get a
number
thug
5.
box sent to my house?
We're gonna have topic number 5.
I love that word.
How
Box.
do you know when you are actually ready to date, Chris?
Okay, so I can just tell a little bit of. So I went 2 years being single the last 2 years. I was in a really, really good relationship. Like, it was the healthiest thing I've ever been in. He was 16 years older than me, but our maturity level was right there, right? Like, it was just so healthy. We supported each other. He was at like a higher financial, economic state than me, but like I carry my own, right? So like it felt even, right? But it still didn't work out, right? It wasn't any lying or cheating or anything like that. It just didn't work out, right? And it devastated me. Like, I was torn up. But I knew from my past experiences that I couldn't just jump back into dating, and I knew that I couldn't go backwards either. So I took time to just enjoy me. We were talking about being single and it not being a bad thing. I had to learn that I had to sit in loneliness sometimes, right? I had this like, dang, I ain't got nothing to do Friday night. Should I hit this person up? Maybe I should just be lonely tonight, right? To just see how it feels, right? I had to address the things that I did wrong in that relationship, address the things that he did wrong, and I had to sit in it and of course go through therapy, but learn from it, right? And it took 2 years for me to get to a space where I was like, you know what, I can entertain guys to the end of us being together, right? And you really don't know until you try again, because you might think you're healed until you're triggered by something. When you get in a new relationship
That's
or a new
deep right there.
situationship, you don't know when you're by yourself,
'Cause you ain't in
right?
that
You think
predicament.
you're healed, but when you get with that new person and they smiling with their white teeth and everything, but they say something your ex said back in the day and you triggered,
Cold
it's
cock.
at that point is you truly know if you're healed or not.
Cold cock, they black.
Sarah,
Yeah.
how do you know when you are actually ready to date?
I think for me, I would know when I stop questioning myself. I feel like when I stop questioning myself and just actually do it, I feel like that's when I'll know I'm ready to take a step forward into that zone. Don't buzz no buzzers, cause all right, I thought you was gonna buzz it. So I think for me, that's when I know when I stop questioning myself and doubting myself, like, oh my God, well, is he gonna be like this, or am I gonna? No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it, and let whatever happens happens.
Trap, how do you know when you are actually ready to date?
Honestly, I won't know.
My friend is set on you know.
We're not gonna ask you no more day questions.
We gonna find somebody for you.
Go to the movies.
It's so interesting because I've known Trap for a very long. I've known Trap for a long time, and when I discovered Trap back in my Orlando days, this Trap did not exist back then. So it's so interesting to see how this Trap is right now.
It's through pain. He was hurt.
2022, 2023, 2024. 2025 is when I decided to try it again and to try and figure it out. First opportunity I tried, the man that I was talking to kissed somebody at my game night. Then I kicked everybody out, and that man went and go and gave fellatio outside of my house to somebody else. Then the second person I tried, that person was bisexual, so they liked both sexes and was trying to do it. And so it's going to happen. Like, you're not going to find that perfect person. I don't even think, for me, right now, I'm not even looking for a perfect person. What I'm looking for is peace, because I have it within myself. So if someone can't give me the peace or add on to the peace that I have, I already know to like write it off and I'm done with it. And it's okay, because I realize that where I am in life and how stable I am with myself, not everyone is going to be that. And I think for me right now, as I'm talking to someone, it feels so rewarding and so gratifying to be able to say, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is what I don't want, I'm not going to put up with this and this and that and the third. And it just feels great to be able to be on a level where communication can be had and you can understand one another. And that person is out there because I know you are a lover of love.
See, that's why
this shield that you have up right now is cool.
It sounds
but
better.
It's possible because it's out there.
From Trip Circle, you know.
No. So I don't want that. The thug. Honestly, I can't do the thug.
Why people think I want a thug?
No.
I said hang with somebody from your circle.
Well, no, I say that because I don't want to be on pins and needles. A lot of times, I'm from the hood. I'm from Mercer Drive.
Yeah.
I'm from straight. Like, I don't want to be on pins. I'm always on pins and needles when I'm around.
I know what it'll take.
See?
And you know what it is? I think what it would take for Trap, you would need to meet somebody that when you meet them, they be like, yeah, I don't want to be in no relationship. Then when you leaving, when you hear that, you feel like, oh shit, that's the kind of guy I want. And don't even know that that's what you want. But this may what you need.
I think it's a combination of that and also an established person, someone that's not gonna be needy, someone that understands where they are.
Say that.
Someone that understands where they are in life and can accept where he is in life. It's just there's a lot that comes
even
with
in a
that.
relationship. Like I said, I want them to be able to go home when I want.
So
them to
y'all
go
don't want to
home.
live together?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that either.
Think about it. What does emotional readiness look
split
like
everything
before
up.
stepping into a
break
relationship?
up.
We can save more money together.
Okay, so I have a lot of thoughts. You just
I
can
knew
get
you were
married
going
to
there.
somebody and we ain't got to live together.
Try to
But live in
narrow
a
it down
different
because we
house.
hitting 2 hours.
could.
That camera's gonna turn off soon. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So go ahead, say what you're saying, baby.
I don't think you killed it. I don't think it looks like anything, right? Guys, to be honest, you never know when you're ready for a relationship. You can be as sure as you think you are.
Don't get that.
Different things trigger them. People really show you who they are in the midst of these relationships, and there's no full safe that these relationships will last forever. When you're in a relationship or thinking about going into them, go into them with caution, go into them knowing that it may not end, but live in the moment and experience it. You may get hurt, but you're gonna have to learn from that experience. And it's nothing wrong with saying that you ain't gonna get in a relationship. It's nothing wrong with not wanting to feel that hurt again. This is your body. These are your feelings, and you have to protect them.
The Club Has Spoken is a segment during Culture Club where I post a question or a topic, and you get in the comments and you state how you feel.
What's up?
Gym Shoes, can you read the right
I
side?
really didn't want. Okay, King Jazzmar. We as millennials, Gen X's, were raised with the things like Family Guy, Bullies, South Park, SNL, Dave Chappelle. So we don't have that sensitivity skin. Gen Z, Gen Alpha are raised off things that hypersensitivity, shelter, creating words for people to be free or expressive, to where things become a little more sensitive by what you say.
And the topic, as you see on the screen, is can people still take a joke? I
don't play that joke
Can you
shit.
take the left side? Por favor.
It says not. This is Jamal is back. I think I said that right. Jamal is back. Not females, but yes. And then Megabody said this is very vague. Who is making the joke? What is my relationship to the person making the joke? What is the context of the joke that's made? And is this yeah. You have to ask all these questions, right? Is it really a joke? And what's the timing of the joke that needs to be considered?
So if I said your mama so fat she can step on the dollar and
My
make 50
mother's not
cents,
fat, that wouldn't matter to me. Yes.
The context, that's a joke. I was just gonna buzz my buzzer, but you spoke before my buzzer was able to be answered. But that's okay, right? We're in a safe space. But that's what exactly I was gonna say. I don't play that joke shit. You're not gonna tell me something and then say I was just playing. No, joke has to come in that form. Hey, y'all want to hear some jokes? I got some jokes to tell y'all for to do stand up.
Really?
But I don't play that.
So it can't be
them
personal.
shoes ugly. I was just playing. Because why did that even come to your mind? I just don't play that joke shit with any. But I don't play.
All the time.
A reading, I don't mind a read, but I'm saying don't say something and then say I was just joking. That's a cover up.
We need to. Well, we know sometimes the truth come in a joke. Sometimes
Right, when people say
What you
I'm
really
just
mean.
joking to cover up or to lighten up a situation, we need to normalize that. Sometimes we can leave LOL after saying something off a text.
Well, I think you're talking about like direct joke, like a direct ha-ha, but you and I have indirect ha-ha moments.
Right.
And it's not necessarily a direct joke. Like I said this as a joke for us to laugh, but we'll be like, whatever, and we'll start laughing.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay, so you're
That's
talking
an
about
inside
a direct, a direct.
But if my mother was fat, and you said that my mother was fat, what's the problem?
it would make you feel bad because it's
No,
just
it's not
personal.
true. She's
When
fat.
it's like something
Talk to
that's
the mic.
true, it hurts more.
To some people. If this is something, first of all, we can't be so sensitive and guarded about everything. You know my traumas because we're friends. Now, if I tell you something in confidence and you know that's a trauma, and then you say it, that's different. My mama being fat ain't no trauma. I love this woman. I grew up knowing she was a big woman. She loved to eat and cook.
You could be embarrassed
saying
by
she
it.
fat? Okay. She the best cook I know, and she loved me. I'm short. That's not a joke. People say that all the time. I am, but I feel tall. And I'm the shortest fine nigga y'all know. What's up?
Sherrod.
Man, I don't give up who it is. Don't talk about my mama. Period.
I've been wondering why like people be saying like no fats and no films when their mom be fat. I don't understand
It's a
it.
different subject.
I don't. We want.
Jokes. Don't say nothing about my mama. No, my daddy.
So it's personal. If it's something that's personal
Right.
to you,
But
you
just
feel a
in
certain
general,
type of way
whether
about
I
it.
know you or I don't know you, don't talk about my mom.
But they might not know
Yeah.
how you feel about your mom.
Do you give them that
I
grace
know they're gonna get this fist to their eye.
right away?
You can't fight everybody that say something about
Right away.
And you can't allow people to have that power over
Yeah, that is.
So
power.
Sherrod,
Well,
can
when I
people?
hit him, I was just joking.
I know that's right. So Sherrod, can you take a joke?
You be behind
Is that the
bars.
only
Okay.
area that you can't take a joke in, or can you take a joke?
You finna tell one right now?
Nope.
Well,
Yeah, I could take a joke.
Okay, Chris, can you take a joke?
I'm not the best person to try this with, because I have a little bit of a temper. Can I tell a very quick story?
Go ahead.
So this was 2021, 2022. I took a boy to Monique's first stand-up comedy show, since she was blackballed and stuff, and we sat on the front row.
oh lordy.
So me and we, I don't want to say we look gay because people are gonna light me up, but you could discern,
tell you.
right? So it was one point, and I would never lie. It was in her set, and this is recorded. This is on Amazon Prime to this day. She looked out at us and she said, "Look at the fags." Can I say it? I can't say it. Look at the F's, and that's a trigger for me because I used to fight for that word.
That's crazy.
Right? So I know the camera panned at me and I didn't crack. I was just like this.
Gosh.
And she repeated it. And I looked, and the guy I was with was just, I was fuming because this is someone I had followed ever since I was little. I just could not wait to see her. And the first time I see this woman, she looks at me and says, look at the facts.
Wow.
Wow. So
Lord Jesus.
So when she got blackballed, was you like, God,
This was after that. This was
the Netflix.
damn.
This went to Amazon Prime. This was way before Net. They still weren't effing with her at this point. She still spent this Netflix, special talking about those two people that she went really hard, those two celebrities. You can find this on Prime, and you could see me and that guy in the front row.
Oh my God.
Cut out that part because I knew it made her uncomfortable. And so after the show, I was hoping she was going to come to that lobby because I was going to tell her, hey, you hurt me.
Wow.
Right? So I don't know. They used to tell us growing up, sticks and stones won't break my home.
Yeah, but no, that's
Words
different.
hurt.
That's different.
Words
And,
hurt.
and I applaud you for staying quiet. Because that wouldn't have been me. Monique would have learned my name that night. And that's the thing.
It was a joke.
Monique would have learned my name tonight.
That's why I don't play those kind of
She
jokes.
don't know you like
That's
that.
not cool.
Like that's
Ain't nothing about that funny, and that's not cute. And I don't want nobody to sit here and pacify what that black woman that has all these issues going against her going to say to a already marginalized group. That is irresponsible. That is irresponsible. It makes no sense. And there was no joke. There was no premise of a joke to just come out and say something like that. It's ridiculous.
But in her sense, if you look at some of her older sets, she uses that word all the time.
And this is
and it's okay.
And this is
And
my
that goes
thing,
Not
right?
to pacify what she did. That was
It's not pacifying, but I feel like maybe not you, but I've watched Monique's stuff over time. I've watched Dave Chappelle stuff. I watched it. So going to these spaces, number one, I know that if you sit in the front row, this is going to happen.
Yeah,
but I don't know that I would give someone that I don't know this much power to
Well, she would have got mine.
infuriate me to this point.
no, fuck that. What if we was like, look at this fat
Still
bitch?
talking.
Yeah.
He took a note from the dude from last
I'm
week.
still talking. Chill, one second.
Go ahead.
But because we have to take our power back.
Sure.
She doesn't know your trauma. Nobody knows it. And if somebody makes a joke on something that I've had trauma with, like being molested or nobody knows that.
Sure.
We've been talking about relationships all night.
Sure.
I am recently single, as in the last couple of days.
Okay.
That trauma that I'm going through, that stuff, I can't be triggered because of people have good relationships or bad relationships or the things that they have going on.
Yeah.
I really have to be able to separate the two. And I'm here putting on, doing this because I'm obligated to do this, but I also know that is separate. I'm hurting like hell, and I don't know if it's gonna work out.
Yeah. But I will say to your point, just really quickly, I will say to your point, that's why I did not act.
Yeah.
I did not act because like I'm a man and I'm mature, right?
Yeah.
But I'm human.
Right.
So it still hurt. I wish it didn't have power over me. I wish that I was immune.
That's important to say.
But it still hurt me because I'm human.
Yeah, that's important to say. And I wasn't coming at you because I feel like we laugh at the other jokes that pick at the other people, but when they come our way, we're all woke now, so you can't say anything about the gays. You
I
can't
just want to say
anything
this,
about
Megan. Just because she don't know his situation, she obviously made an assumption of him from the crowd and chose to pick fun of him. She looked at him and assumed that he was gay from the way that he looked and tried to make a joke out of him from the crowd for laughs and giggles. Even though, hold up, let me finish like you said.
I just raised my hand. That's all I did.
Yeah, okay. But just like you said, she don't know your situation, but at the same time, like that doesn't take away from the way he felt about it. You know what I'm saying? He got the right to feel the way he felt about it. He didn't outlast, he didn't stand up and be like, hey, I'm not but he was hurt by it. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a responsibility, like, especially when you got people, he was a fan for years. You got people spending their money to come see you. I just think it's a responsibility as a, like, her fucking person who, my bad, who she be doing the aerobics with is a queen.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be?
Go ahead. I ring my bell. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just want to say, well, does it make it better if it was a heterosexual person that she said was gay? Because we laugh at all the other jokes when she's talking about other people. A great deal of her content is about experiences and poking fun at different things. We laugh so loud, but when it comes our way, we can't laugh no more.
She ain't not.
Because whether it has truth to it or
audience
not,
laughed, but
it's
he
still
was
the
hurt.
joke.
She not really funny to me. So.
And technically, she's gay now too.
Who, Monique?
But she said that.
Here's the thing,
has no real-
though. I think there's levels to comedy, and yes, everybody from Paul Mooney to Cat Williams to Dave Chappelle, they are on that borderline of comic and insulting. But you know, comedians get grace because we're supposed to laugh, don't be sensitive. There's a clear definitive line between saying the F-bomb on someone you don't even fucking know and someone you're just stereotypically just charging that energy towards someone versus saying, well, look at the gay people in the room. It's two totally different things, and we are not going to negate between the two. That And I could go real in on her, calling her dark, calling her black, calling her not so funny, calling her nappy headed. I could go in on her and be really insulting to her. That was clearly disrespectful and wasn't nothing funny about that. Same way I feel that Kevin Hart should have stood up on his black feet and challenged that white man on his roast. There's a borderline of disrespect and insulting versus comedic and funny. Two totally different things. Just calling someone, the F is here, or whatever the hell is so disrespectful and irresponsible. And you know, to be quite frank, I'm happy she went through what she's going through.
Yeah,
It's a classy way to do it.
You don't get to want to be overcharged and stand on something and then not be fully standing on something.
Question for you, Wes, because I see like when you talk about that, you get really, really passionate. And I'll say this, but I do want to ask you a question right after it. I want to make it really, really short. When you said that, it did make me feel some type of way, but I thought I was a little bit different because that F word never made me feel like weird. It never upsetted me. I don't know if it's because I know I'm not that, but then I haven't had experiences in that sense to make me feel that way that I can.
None of us want to hear a white person saying nigga. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't a part of that community, and then the thing is, I don't even understand why we say it, to be honest. We have made it a term of endearment, but the F word ain't no term of endearment in no way, shape, or form. And let's be clear, we can be educated and say the faggot is a bundle of sticks. That's cute, but that's not what she called him. And it should not be said.
Yeah.
And I don't even care if she's lesbian or whatever the hell it's not okay. It's not cute. Don't say it. And I'm glad she didn't say it to me because I would have been acting a whole fool up in there. Black women especially, the ones that are always crying about being at the bottom of somebody's totem pole, need to act accordingly if they want people to act accordingly with them. And for someone to be ranting and raving about how people treat her and she just go off like that, that's crazy to me.
That's embarrassing.
Crazy to me. And ain't no excuse in the world for it. Talk about gay people and what they wear in pink and all of that, but don't just straight out say that. That's ridiculous.
That actually could have caused a deep issue. Some people could have possibly committed suicide off
it's
of being
public. What if you
embarrassed
wasn't out? Or what if
That's
nobody
crazy.
knew about
That's
you?
experience.
Now you on a public platform.
Yeah.
Everybody calling you a fag. You know it's the boy that's a fag that Monique called you on this. Like it's a
But let a white
responsibility.
person, after her show,
serious.
walk up to her and call her nigga. She gonna laugh at that? She ain't gonna laugh at that.
Sure.
Ain't nobody in this room gonna laugh at somebody white calling you the N-word.
No, and I really wanted the opportunity to talk to her about it after the show. I really waited in the lobby for a long time, not to just light her up or anything. I wanted to have a conversation.
Oh, they would
like,
need a security.
Hey, I've supported you for all these years.
They would need security.
I paid for tickets, multiple tickets to come see you. I paid more because I wanted to be as close as I could to you.
Oh my
And you
God.
look at me.
You wasn't expecting
and
that.
you say, "Look at the fags."
I lost all respect for her. I lost all
I
respect
could
for
not
her.
make this up, and I
That's crazy. That is crazy.
verify this.
Because that's a different.
We definitely believe you.
But that's a different situation.
Sorry for the experience. I think I definitely see how passionate both of y'all are. For me, fag is not one of those words that triggers me.
Okay.
Queer, butch queen, gay.
See, for me,
I'm
it is,
technically
'cause I haven't been
I'm
called that.
technically bi. If somebody calls me a hoe or a slut, like those are things that don't bother me.
But if you were there, how would you feel? If you were there, I'm feel the same way.
Shows and
But
I've read me for
that's
filth,
crazy.
and I sit in the front row and I go. I've been at a show where I knew the comedian and he ragged on me so hard.
But
I've been on cruise ships and been on there. That is what you get when you get in the front row.
Well, if I gotta get that, I would have turned into a tornado up in there, like for in that
Outside of you,
situation.
we secretly buy the tickets to be in the front row to hope that they Jones on us. This is what happens.
Nah, I ain't never hold
Not
that.
me. And let a white comic say, "Oh, the niggers are here."
I don't go see white comics.
Yeah.
See, ain't no way in the world.
say that? Look at this
Ain't no
nigga
way.
with the
Ain't no
dreads
way in the
on.
world.
Did you just get off the ship?
I'm sorry, y'all, I
Where's your
gotta pee.
fucking mom? Do you know your dad?
Can you read Bold and Blunt real
Yeah,
quick?
okay, y'all. We
gonna end this.
finna come to this closing. We got a great
5
bold and blunt. We finna end it on a healthy, smooth tip. Hopefully, we'll see what we gonna get. All right, dear Culture Club. My name is Marcus. I'm 27, and I think I'm falling for my straight friend. Is this Trip?
Trip.
Oh,
Trip.
at least.
Right.
At least he says he's straight. We've been friends for a few years, but lately the lines have been getting blurry. He flirts with me. He sleeps over at my house. I sleep over his. When we go out,
It's just Trip.
he plays with me, touches me, grabs on me, whisper little slick comments in my ear, and then
Not a
act like
straight
nothing
person.
happened. He'll call me his bro. He'll say he's not gay. He'll talk about women in public, but behind closed doors, the energy feels different. Go with that energy, shorty. And I'm not going to lie, I like it. I like the tension. I like feeling like maybe I'm the one person he lets see that side of him. I like when he get jealous if I talk to somebody else. I like when he acts like he doesn't want me, but still finds out a reason to be close to me. But I'm also tired of being confused because how are you straight, but you keep flirting with me? How are you not interested, but you keep ending up in my bed? How are we just friends, but you get mad when I move like I'm single? Now, I don't want to force him to be something he's not, and I don't want to put a label on him if he's not ready, but I also don't want to be somebody's secret experiment. I don't want to be the person that he plays with when he's bored, lonely, drunk, or curious. Part of me wants to ask him straight up, what we doing? But another part of me is scared that if I say something, I'll lose the friendship completely. Culture Club, I need y'all to be bold and blunt with me. Am I reading into this too much? Or is he using the I'm straight label to avoid being honest? Should I keep letting this play out, or do I need to set a boundary before I get my feelings hurt? Because right now, I don't feel like his friend. I feel like his secret. Trip, what should he do?
He said Trip. He said Trip. What should he do?
You lead in this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be 100. I just don't. I think the nigga is gay,
Right.
Because he playing around with
Yes.
you. He fuck around. He just not where you at. You know what I'm saying? He not there yet. And if you willing to go along that road with him and play the game with him until he get comfortable, I wouldn't do it because you don't know when that's going to be. You looking for something, y'all in two different places. You know, eventually you'll play around with him. 5 years from now, he'll be a whole fag. A whole lady.
I've seen it happen.
I done seen it happen. They be all thugging in the hood, and then 5 years from now, they be in the club like, hey, you remember me? You be like,
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? I get it that you know what I'm saying, you like that thrill of the chase, but it ain't what you looking for.
One other person respond. That's it.
Molly, you're in danger, girl. Out now. He
Run.
is never
Talk to the
going
mic.
to be
Talk
ready.
to the mic.
He is never going to be ready to be in the place that you're in. You look like you're comfortable enough to be in a relationship with a male. He is not ready, and he's not going to be ready anytime soon. You're wasting your time. Move on.
He could be in love with him. Give him
all right.
a chance to see where love could go. Change his mind. You know what I'm saying? Show who you is.
Never gonna be ready.
Baby, if he's jealous, he gonna just be jealous.
What's that?
I'll cut that off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ask 3 random questions to anybody.
3 random questions. Okay. Chris.
Talk to the mic.
Oh, Chris.
Why you saying it like that?
Right.
Do you prefer big, small, medium?
So I prefer my Coke Zeros that I buy large because it lasts me through the day. A large card with low ice.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Okay. Trip.
You a trip.
If there were no masculine men left in the world and they were only in between or fems, who would you choose?
In between.
Next question.
Come on, Sarah, you good.
One more.
Mega. So you're single?
I am.
You ready to mingle?
That was the only question.
I'm not, and please don't.
No. Okay, my third question.
That's the third question.
My third question is for everybody. Like,
That's
how-
the fourth
how-
That was
question.
the third question.
no, the third question is how's everybody mentally? Everybody
Oh.
okay? Everybody good?
Let's start from Chris and go all the way down.
Oh, I'm answering that question. I'm okay.
All right.
Yourself.
I'm better. I'm back mentally. I was off due to the death of my dad, but I'm back.
All right.
I'm there. I'm there mentally, and hopefully, it can keep growing better.
Yes,
I
Frank.
would say right now, being around y'all, I'm okay right now. Spent some times in the last 24 hours when I wasn't okay, but then I was okay. So back and forth sometimes.
Yeah, I'm cool. When money come in, I'm even better. Okay. I like my bills paid. So yeah,
All of them.
all of them.
Y'all skip me.
Oh, sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
why I
Yeah.
want to sit back here.
Cut it out.
I'm mentally, I'm trying to constantly be better every day. It's a struggle.
All right.
I'm focused.
Right
All
now,
right.
I'm not great, so I hope that all of y'all all of y'all that pray for me and love on me for my community, y'all.
Okay.
But don't get in my inbox. I'm not ready
Oh,
to
they got-
mingle.
Oh, they-
I'm not.
Take that ass up.
So Culture Club has a segment called "What Can You Do Differently Today?" And just so everybody is aware, if y'all look at that main camera, you see the light is blinking. That means it is no longer recording on this front. And so that's why I be trying to get through. I be trying.
No, this is a long one.
But so we're gonna miss that front shot. But what can you do differently today, sir?
What can I
Well,
do?
yeah. What can you do differently today? A talking segment.
I don't know.
Okay, that's real.
Be better than I was yesterday.
Okay, sir.
Open myself up for love.
Are you playing, friend? You joking, friend?
Because real quick, bold and blunt. I know a lot of us claim to be bold and blunt, but I am bold and blunt. And when he walked in, it reminded me of Orlando Trap, and I was feeling some sort of way. I was like, "Oh my God, he's so cute." Go ahead. What can you do differently today?
I don't know what I could do differently.
Switch up the dynamic of men you want around you. That's what you need to do. Starting tomorrow.
That's true, Trip.
Do you
For
accept
real.
that challenge?
Yes, I'm so serious.
That's true, Trip. For real.
I'm so
And you can
serious.
start off by saying, hey, this is not sexual. Even if it's a gay person, this is not sexual. I just need somebody to be around me genuinely.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I don't want you to run away from it. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you because you'll remember, and he claimed to remember too. And we going, and we going. You and I, the four of us are going on B Man. I'm gonna challenge you to be because all the men that are going so far are not the hood thug type. So it's already going to be a challenge. But I'm going to challenge you. And I'm not going to say what it's going to be on because it's going to be between the four of us.
He gonna have my gay ass with him.
But listen, there's going to be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of that. And I just want to make sure you... Anyway, what can I do differently? Pick up another side gig so I can make some extra money so I can pay these bills.
Wes.
Yes, indeed.
What can I do different? Maybe start rapping instead of singing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, we see it.
Nothing.
Oh, you just perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
In the day.
Stop worrying about validation.
Okay.
Period.
Good one, Frank.
Nice. Be more consistent with my workouts so I can sit here shirtless like Sherrod.
And look, we didn't see these nipples before, so he must be doing this for you.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Because it was a little enticing look.
It was. Move
Chris.
the out the way so we
But
can
Chris don't play. Chris got body now.
Chris got body.
I feel like that too.
He got body.
All right, all right. Well, this has been a long episode of Culture Club, but we love y'all. Thank you for watching. Like we do on every episode, we're going to reintroduce ourselves from our right to our left. Say your name and who on the cast is the best ass eater and why.
Oh, we think?
The
Who do
best
we think?
meaning pick one.
I know, but you asking us to.
Who you think?
But that's not the question, though.
Yeah, I just want to be clear. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mega Body, and I think that based upon lips, I think that Tyrese, oh my God, well, I think you will eat the ooh la la out of some butt.
So,
Hey, it's Trap. Understand Trap on all social media outlets, and I can agree with that. That is Tyrese.
2 for 2.
I think y'all sleeping on me.
Oh, you next.
Like I love ass eat. Like that's my favorite thing to do in the world.
I wasn't wrong.
And my
I wasn't
nigga,
wrong.
I am the best ass eater, and if y'all want to see, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
What's going on, world? I am Wes, and I don't know what anybody on here is talking about because I am the best ass eater.
Oh,
Yes, indeed. And the thing is, you will never know because I ain't eating everybody else. So, sorry, friend. So, at the end of the day, if I do go down there, just remember I always, never mind.
Second hole.
Not the tongue going to the second
What's up,
hole.
y'all? This Tyrese Gym Shoes. I'm gonna go with Meg, Trip, Trap, Wes, Chris.
I didn't do a good job now.
Everybody don't eat it. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody.
I'm just gonna exclude today because
Why are you excluding me? Why are you excluding me? Are you? Why you? Some bottoms eat ass though, but some bottoms eat ass. How you know? How you know? How you know?
well, in that case, I'm gonna stop by their house and I'm gonna let them eat my ass.
Let's do it. Challenge accepted. I was gonna say Triple E. I just had a feeling like he's gonna be a great athlete here.
You know, you with me.
Well, I mean, I haven't had it, everybody in this room, but I feel like everybody can eat good ass.
No, that's a technique. It's a difference.
That's cliche.
Okay. So I would
Look at
say
these
Trap.
lips, my
I would
nigga.
say Trap ate my butt really good in the cabin back in the day. So
Oh, so y'all the reason why people think the cabins is always sexual.
Exactly.
Well, some of them are.
You heard what he said. So that proves my point from earlier. Trap ate
Some of
Shiraz's
them are
ass
though.
Yeah, some of
in the
them are.
cabin.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
All right, my name is Chris. You can find me everywhere at EnviroBro. I think the best eater might be Wes.
Ooh.
And it is what it is.
That's
baby.
so right.
It is what it is,
I think
baby.
y'all need, we need y'all to break the tie because I think they all got two.
Yeah, Trips and
I eat ass better than all y'all, I promise.
And you don't.
I can probably,
And you don't.
I can probably guarantee you, I can beat y'all with a mudslide.
Every time I take a photo, my tongue is always out. or
But that don't mean that you're a better ass
it
eater.
don't mean nothing
you
though.
know what it is.
Because you
That's
got a
it.
long ass
Thank
tongue.
y'all for watching, and God bless
I don't
y'all.
look
Good
at
night.
none of y'all niggas like that. I don't want to know.
That was a good episode.
And on like on the Sunday.